with being in the right place at the right time. The problem is, many people are in the right place at the right time because we were all here when Facebook started. Facebook started 11 years ago. You were all here when Facebook started. My question is, how much have you made from Facebook?
Nothing.
Nothing, nada. Why is that? We were in the right place at the right time, but we did not take the action. So whatever you hear today, whatever you learn today, the most important thing is you take this information and make it work for you. Put it into action. Now, I'm from Ireland, and we have a few people from Ireland. I heard them earlier. Guys, that's not the song. It's ole, 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 ole. And then we can do the Mexican wail. But this is a very international audience. It's an international business. And you guys are very, very fortunate to be in the right place at the right time. And I do hope you take the action, because what we have with FutureNet is nothing short of incredible. It's absolutely incredible what these guys have put together. And it's growing. It's just a baby, and it's starting to grow and grow and grow. And as we nurture that baby, we'll get up on our feet and we'll start to run very, very soon. These guys talk about a marathon. And this business is a marathon. You've got to stick with it, you've got to grow with it, and you have to go the distance to the finish line. You all got to the finish line today. You left your homes yesterday or this morning to get here. Yes, is that correct? Your destination was this arena. You made it here. You should have a destination in FutureNet, whatever that is for you. Maybe it's financial. Yeah, what is it you want to learn from this? I do this part-time. I made $50,000 in 6 months. Part-time. Imagine I went full-time at this. What is possible? There are people in this audience who have made $300,000 with FutureNet in 6 or 7 months. It's incredible. And those people are no different to you. They're equal to you. They're in the same room as you right now. They have the same company. They have the same owners. They have the same technicians and technology. We have the same compensation plan. Everything is equal here for everyone. And we can all go on this journey together. It's phenomenal. They talked about a marathon, but I like to go fast. And the fastest man in the world is Usain Bolt. Usain Bolt has 12 gold medals. Is that correct? 12 gold medals. How many minutes did he run to achieve that? 2 minutes. He ran for 2 minutes to get 12 gold medals. That's incredible. But the effort he put in for 4 years to this Olympics, 4 years work to this Olympics, 4 years work to this Olympics, 4 years work, 3 medals, 3 medals, 3 medals, whatever it was. It's incredible for 2 minutes. Less than 10 seconds, the first gold medal. Yeah? Less than 30 seconds, the second gold medal. Isn't it incredible? If you have a vehicle to take you from where you are today to where you want to go, and that's what we have with FutureNet. It is a vehicle, but you must understand it. You must understand what these guys are putting together. They're putting together a social media platform. And that is the most important part of it. It's not the compensation plan. It's not the ad packs. It's not the revenue share. It's not the matrix. It's the social media platform. Why? Because with a social media platform, you can build the world onto it. You can have every product. You can have every service. You can have every person with internet access. And that's half the people in the world. Half the people in the world have access to the internet. Half the people in the world have FutureNet. That's how big this can be. Not a small company with one product or 2 products. It can have every product. They can add movies. They can add anything they want to this platform on a little button. You press the little button, and you've got products. You press this little button, you have more products. You press this little button, you have more products. It's fantastic. Now, we've got to understand social media, because social media has changed our lives, guys. It definitely has changed our lives in this last 10 years. Until Facebook. My sister, she said, I'm going to send you a link to Facebook. I said, what's Facebook? Well, it's a thing on the internet. I'll send you a link, you click on it. I'm not clicking that. This will ruin my computer. I thought there was a virus. I said, I'm not clicking that. What is Facebook? She says, I want you to be my friend. You're my sister. You want to be my friend? She said, no. If you click the link, you're my friend. This is rubbish. No, I'm going to send you a photograph of my dog. I want you to click, I like it. Go away. This is the future of the internet, is communities, socializing, talking, chatting, liking, sharing, posting. We're doing it every day of our lives. Everywhere you go, people are looking at their phone. At the train station, in the car, in the television room at home. We sit looking at our telephones with one eye on the television, and then we're back onto the phone. After this conference, at the break, what are you going to do? Take out your phone. Yeah, some of you are probably going, no, turn them off. Turn them off. You'll learn more here. You need to use this time wisely to get the information to go back and share that with the rest of the world. You've got to believe in what these guys have put together. You've got to believe that this could be even better than Facebook. It could be. If we bring more members, if we're honest, if we build a massive community, this can be even bigger. I believe that. But it's down to you. It's down to you, because when you add your friends, don't sell them FutureNet. When you add your friends, just talk to them. Just communicate. Just like. Just share. Use it like Facebook. You see, the problem is when we join the FutureNet business, we try to get our friends into the business. Don't do that. There is some people that will do the business, but the rest of the world will do the like, share, post, comment, and play games. And that's where the revenue is going to be attracted from. That's where this company can attract Coca-Cola. That's where this company can attract the mainstream advertisers, because they want in front of the people. If we can build a global audience of people on the platform, then this company can attract any advertiser. And that's the basis, that's the backbone of this business. And you've got to appreciate that. Some people just join the business to make money. No. There's lots of money. Join it to build a social media platform is my belief, and that's why I'm doing this business, because I believe this is very, very possible. Now, games is a big industry as well. Candy Crush is probably the most it's probably the most successful, I guess. It did 2.1 billion last year. 2.1 billion, Candy Crush. It's a little game, it's a little app. I mean, Facebook did 18 billion, one game did 2 billion. 9 games is bigger than Facebook. So when you merge social media with games, we have an even bigger platform, and that's what these guys can bring to us. It's incredible. Farmville. Very, very, very popular. Yeah, Angry Birds has had 3 billion downloads. Can you imagine? There's about 7 billion on the planet, and we get 3 billion downloads with one game. Now that does not mean there are 3 billion people with it, because some people have 2 devices, there's maybe 5 computers in the house that the kids are playing. But the point is, 3 billion downloads is a massive audience. If we had 3 billion people in FutureNet, everybody in this audience would be a multi-millionaire. Some of you would be billionaires if we build a community that size. So when you go out and build this business, please think about that not everybody will be interested in the business, but everybody should be interested in the communication tool, in the chat, in the like, in the post, in the share. That's the importance. So you'll get 9 customers on the product, and maybe 1 distributor, 1 affiliate in the program. Think about that when you go out there, okay? And you'll have much, much, much more success. So this is our social media platform for the new people. Most of you are familiar with it. You'll find that you'll add your friends down the side here, and you're going to see lots and lots of more advertising starting to grow all around the site. As we develop the community, the advertisers will come on. It's almost like chicken and egg. If we don't have a community, the advertiser does not want to spend here. If we build a community, that's what we want to do. We want to build this community together and enjoy the benefits together. That's what this is about. So, this is our social media platform. Many of your friends will just hang out here and upload their content and do all the activities here. But there is a little button over here that's called Business. And that's where we are. We're in this little button, in the Business button. The rest of the world is on this big page here. But please build this. It's very, very important to win here every day. Communicate every day. Don't use WhatsApp. Don't use Facebook. Come here and get paid. Because these guys are giving a little bit of free money. But today it's small. But what if that started to grow and grow and grow and grow and grow? You see, you're all using Facebook and they give you nothing. Nothing. For 10 years you use it, you get nothing. So think about a business that will pay you for your activity. Your social media content is important to this company. Yeah? Your profile is important. Your name. All those details are so important for the development of FutureNet. So please fill out your profiles. Please get more active in the business in this section here. Now, because we're dealing with the affiliate base here, we're going to take a look at the business button and see what's in behind this. Not everybody will find this button, but you will tell your friends over time. Because if they're getting free money here, we can give them a whole lot some more money when they go into the business button. Now, there are two parts in here. We've got Future Ad Pro, and we've got the Friends Tree back office. I'm going to go to the Future Ad Pro first. It's quite exceptional. This company, I think, have done a fantastic job in the revenue share space. They have understood the business well. They've looked at companies that have failed, and they've put ingredients and components here that make this work. And that's very, very important. So let's take a quick look at Future Ad Pro. There are two simple things you have to do. That's how hard it is. Two things. You buy some ad packs, and you click and view 10 ads. It's just two simple steps. Now, it's important to what you're sharing with your people out there and your customers. You want to be showing this to restaurants. You want to be showing this to clothes shops. You want to be showing this to shoe shops. You want to show this to hotels. Because what we're offering here is for $50, we will advertise that business. We will give them 800 customers to look at their website. Okay? So for $50, we allow any business in Poland, any business in the world, to have the benefit of 800 views for that $50. Now, if that company's website is interesting, customers will opt in and purchase. If that website is not interesting, we're just going to skip it next ad. Does that make sense? If there's a good offer on a website, let's say the hotel for this event was doing a special offer. Instead of 200 a night, they're doing it for 59 euros tonight. Everybody would opt in and go to that hotel. Yeah? If an iPhone is 700 euro and some company does it for 600 euro, everybody will opt in and buy the iPhone. So it depends on what the business is offering. If they have a good website, if they have a good offer, everybody goes in to buy. And this is what you must understand. We're selling advertising space. We're not selling investment. You're not selling $50 to become 60. No. You're selling advertising space, and the customer gets the benefit from the marketing. They get the benefit from the advertising. They get an invoice for the advertising that they can offset with their accountant. They can offset that in their taxes. They're getting value for money. And only if that business owner watches 10 ads, they can qualify for their money back. They start getting some money off their advertising back. They spent $50, so they get $1, $2, $15, $20, $40, $50, and some more. Because they can earn up to 120% cash back. That's very important. Now, you have to watch 10 ads. It's really hard work. Yeah, it's really hard work. So this is what it looks like for the new people. Here's a company offering travel. If I'm interested in travel, I'll go in and buy something. If I'm not, all I do is I let the little green line go to the end and I click next ad. One done. This company's offering weight loss. Next ad. This is an Italian restaurant. Not interested. Next ad. This company's offering telephone services. I'm happy. Next ad. This company, I go buy this. I need this. So I log in here, I purchase this because I want to buy it. I need it for my car to keep my phone charged. So I bought this. So this company did business. Why? They had an offer, it was interesting, it was easy, it was convenient, I sat at home, and I supported the merchant. I supported this business who advertised on our platform. I give them some money. Why? Why do I not give it to the shop? Because this shop doesn't advertise on FutureNet. This shop does. We support our community. So if you can, start buying from our merchants. Start buying from our advertising. Make this real. That's the message. Make this very, very real advertising. So, some people, this is a restaurant. Yeah? If it's in your area, you will go and try it out. If it's not in your area, if this was a Polish restaurant in this town, tonight I would go and try it. Why? Because this restaurant put its hand in its pocket, it paid some money to advertise for customers, and I will support that. Why? Because when I watch the advert, they pay me back 50,000. This is what you must understand about this business. You've got to get very real about a real, genuine business. Okay? Now, here's a gold company. If you're interested in gold, go buy some gold. If you're not, next ad. It's very easy. Some people don't even have a business, and they're advertising on FutureNet. Do you know that? Lots of people don't have any business, and they're advertising on FutureNet. So what you should do is give that benefit to your favorite charity. Select your favorite charity, allow them the benefit. If I'm having a good week, yeah, I'll put €20 or 100 zloty to the charity if I'm having a good week. If it's not advertised, I won't think about it. Because advertisement is all about branding. Yeah, Coca-Cola is one of the biggest advertisers in the world. They spend so much of their budget advertising. I'm sure everybody knows Coca-Cola. Who knows Red Bull? Does anybody not know Red Bull? Who drinks Red Bull? Some, not many. Red Bull spend a fortune advertising on Formula One and advertising. All this money and you don't drink it. But you know of them. Red Bull have 1% of the entire drinks market. Just 1% of the whole drinks market, Red Bull only 1%. But they spend this money on advertising. The advertising dollar, the advertising money is moving online. That's what's happening. It's a trend. Advertising used to be in the newspaper. People stopped buying newspapers. Advertising was on the radio because it get a bigger audience. Advertising moved to television. Why? Because everybody watches television. Today, that's changing. We're on our phone more than we're watching television, so the money is going online. And if you want to make that money, you need to get online with FutureNet and start getting in front of the money. If you know where the money's going, go over here and catch it. It's coming. The money's coming. You just got to understand it, you got to believe it, you got to do it. It's as simple as that. So advertising charge. Now, how hard it is to watch this. You see, when I train my people, it takes 1 minute. You're trained. You're trained. You're trained. This is how we train our people. Yeah? It's easy business. The product is so simple to teach. You should be trained. And the next person can be trained. And you see, because we all have to watch 10 ads a day, some of you sit at home and watch them by yourself, don't you? Who sits at home and watches their ads? Come on, be honest. Why do that? Watch them with your friends. Because your friend will say, what are you doing? I'm watching ads. You're, what? I'm watching ads. Why are you watching ads? I'm getting paid. So if you show somebody you're watching ads, you get more customers. Does that make sense? Yeah. So don't watch the ads on your own. When you meet somebody at break, if you're at work, you have a coffee break at 10 o'clock, watch your ads, but make sure your friends are here. I'm busy, I'm watching my ads. What can I watch? They'll come looking. Yeah? Only watch 1 or 2. You've only 10 to watch. So watch 1 or 2 at 10 o'clock. At lunchtime, dinner time, watch another 2 or 3, but watch them with your friends. When you're finished work, watch your ads, some more. Or if you're showing people the business, if you go out and show people the opportunity, you have to show them how the ads work, and then you can watch them when you're presenting the business. If you present the opportunity and you can show them, you're qualifying for your own 10 ads by showing to your new guest, your new prospect. These are some tips and hints to help you develop a better business, to help you develop a bigger organization. Because everybody wants a large organization. Okay? So, it's the easiest business in the world. Yeah? You buy an ad pack, you watch 10 ads, you get paid. It's very, very simple. If you stop watching the ads, you stop getting paid. Okay? Very, very simple. Now, how long does it take? Somewhere between 3 and 5 minutes. It takes between 3 and 5 minutes. So every busy person can do this too. The big business owners can also find 5 minutes on the train, in a taxi, before they go to bed, in the morning, doesn't matter. Everybody can find these few minutes to do this. Now, the big question is, where does the money come from? Where is this money coming from? This is the big question. This money is coming from many streams. You see, the problem with some of the companies, the other companies, is they've only one stream of revenue. They have only one income stream. And the problem is, if you have a big lake and one river flowing into the lake, when the river dries up, so does the lake. You need multiple streams of revenue flowing into the reservoir to keep the lake full. And that's why I joined FutureNet, because they had the vision to see, hey, we see where these guys failed, we can do this better. Yeah? 10 years ago I had a Nokia phone. I would not look at any other phone, only Nokia. Where did it go? Something changed, something better came out. Smartphone came out, technology. We have Samsung, we have the Androids, and we have now the Apple. I went with Apple. But something changed. For 10 years I used Nokia, nothing else. No, I will not look at any other phone. This is the business phone, this is the one I want. And something changed. And this is what FutureNet can do as well. They can change the face of this industry. They can change the face of social media. They can change the face of communications. They can change the face of RevShare. They can change the future of network marketing. If you believe it. It's incredible. Now, the revenue is coming from many sources. We have what we call third-party game suppliers. They supply games to the platform, and the company share the gaming revenue with that company. FutureNet have their own department that develops its games. That brings 100% of the revenue onto the platform. We have revenue coming from advertisers, shops. You saw some of the shops, restaurants. They're advertising on the platform. That's called SME, small to medium-sized enterprise. Every business in Poland should be advertising on the platform. Why? It brings more revenue to our platform. We've got people from the home-based business, yourselves, advertising their business. That brings money to the platform. We have Sebastian developing new contracts with third-party outside suppliers that brings money to the platform. We have subscription. I'm talking about $30 to $180 subscription for the plan. That puts more money into the platform. We have many sources, and today there's going to be some more. Okay? That's going to help more rivers flow into the bucket to support our program, and that's excellent. We thank the owners for doing that. Thanks, guys. Give the guys a round of applause. Okay, so there's multiple streams of revenue. Every ad pack gives you one share from the reservoir of money. One ad pack gives you one share from the resources that are filling this bucket of revenue. 10 ad packs gives you 10 shares. 100 ad packs gives you 100 shares. The more ad packs you have, the bigger the rev share you're going to receive. It's a revenue share, a share from the revenue. Yeah? It's not a share from the nothing. It's a share from the money that goes in. No money in, no money out. As we build the community, we build more customers, we have more money coming into the platform. It's very important to understand. Now, the nice thing about this business is you don't have to introduce other people. This is what lots of people are like today. People don't like introducing people to other businesses. And FutureNet have one part of their program where you don't have to find anybody. Your money can make you money instead of other people. Yeah? So customers can just buy some advertising and make some money without telling anybody. And lots of people like that. I said to a friend of mine, I said, listen, I found a great program, and you don't need to introduce anybody. You're kidding me. You don't have to find anybody. He said, no, I'll do that. What did he do? He joined the business and went to his friend and says, I've just found a program, you don't have to find anybody. What? I'll do that. Yeah. He said, we don't don't have to find anybody. No, he went to the next guy. Hey, I just found a program. You don't have to introduce anybody. You kidding me? Yeah, I'll do that. And they network that. That's the power. What we have here, you need to understand the mechanics of this business. You've got to get your head into these guys' heads. You've got to get into the space. You've got to get serious about a very serious business. Yeah? If you treat it like a hobby, you're going to get a hobby income. Now, what do you make doing hobbies? Who makes money collecting stamps? Nobody. Who makes money playing golf for a hobby? Nobody. You spend money with a hobby. Treat it like a hobby, you get hobby money. Treat it like a business, you make business money, business income. Treat it more serious. Give it more respect. Give it more time. And develop yourself a brilliant, brilliant lifestyle for you and your family and future generations. Future generations. Think about your children. Think about your grandchildren. What can you create here? Now, for those of you that do want to tell people, we have an optional affiliate program. It's optional. You don't have to do this. But if you do, there's some extra benefits. And most of you probably know at this stage you get 8, 4, 1, 1, 1, 5 generations of commissions. And this is phenomenal. So, here's some income streams for people watching advertisements. This is quite a big account. The reason it's a big account because he's got more than you're allowed. You can only earn from 1,000 ad packs. This customer made a mistake. He bought some more, so he doesn't get paid on the 4. No problem. When some of them drop off, they'll come into play. Okay? So the maximum ad packs you can have is 1,000. This account here did quite well. In 13 days, it earned 9,670. Isn't that incredible? In 13 days, less than 2 weeks. This customer, who I know personally, made himself serious money. When you show that to a business person, they go, wow, this looks very, very good. You can advertise and you can get your money back. This is my own little account. Now, my account's very small. In 30 days, in my first month, I made just less than $1,200. Now, most people can relate to that because it's not big money. $1,200 is what? $300 a week? So if you have a job and you're making $300 a week on the side for watching 10 ads, that's good income. That supports your family. That gives you a better lifestyle. That helps you pay the credit card. That means you can work 5 days and take 1 day off, an extra day off work. When you're making an extra $300 a week, and this was my first month, an extra $1,200. Some people, that will pay their mortgage. Some people's rent is $1,200 a month. This company would pay your rent in 1 month if you did what I did. So it's small money, but it's big money. Isn't it incredible? So these small numbers help people understand our business. The next month, in day 61, I earned almost 3,000. So it went from 1,200 to 3,000 in the second month. The next month, it went all the way up to 5,000. That was in 90 days. $5,000 in 90 days. How many 90 days is there in a year? There's 4 90 days in 1 year. So you would expect that I would make 20,000 in a year if this was the result after 90 days. 4 times this. Well, that's not true because 20,000 a year, the next month went to that, the next month went to that, and in 6 months it went to 20,000. In 6 months. That's the power of FutureNet. We can create exponential growth. And this is something that I show to my customers because it's real and it's true. Please be truthful with your prospect. Please be truthful with your customer. Don't say you're making 5,000 if you only make 1,000. Tell the truth. If you tell the truth, you can stand behind it. You can show it. Okay? So, that's one part of our program, is our FutureAd Pro. The second part of our program is even better than this. Much better than this. I've earned more money from the next part than I have from this part. And this is back on the platform. And if you go back into the business button, this time instead of going to FutureAd Pro, we now go to the Friends tree. Now this is very, very, very special. This is my favorite part, this is the Friends tree. Now my question is, have you ever bought anything online? Yeah. Absolutely. Does everybody you know now buying stuff online? Of course we are. You have to buy flights. I think the airplane business was the first business that made us go online. Lots of us said, no, 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 I'm not putting my credit card on. I don't trust the internet. I'm buying nothing. I'd rather go to the shops. Yeah, but that's changing. The airlines forced us to buy our flights online, and we started to trust that it worked. We put our credit card on, we pressed a button, we got our ticket, and it worked. And then we started to believe that the internet was the future of transactions. And that is very, very true here, because this company can add any product it wishes. It can do an arrangement with a discount travel company, and they can put a button on the side. Click here for travel. Click here for home shopping. Click here for anything you want. It's incredible. When you have an audience of thousands and thousands and thousands of people, you can add anything. You see, some companies only have one product line. These guys can have every product line. Everything. There's nothing they cannot have here. This could be the mother of all businesses. But we have to support them. We have to get more active. We have to build that community honestly and develop it even further. So, at the moment we're doing digital products. And the reason for that is there's no warehousing, there's instant delivery, and less cost. If we start with that, we can do physical products later. We can add merchants and companies that can actually do the shipping for you. Yeah? We can order online, but allow somebody else to facilitate that. That is possible as well. It's incredible what we can do here. So in the Friends Tree back office, the first time we checked this one, now we go and check this one. This is special. We have what we call 6 reward programs. What do we call them? 6 reward programs. I do not call it matrix. I call it 6 reward programs. When you go into the big shop today and you buy your groceries, you can get a card. And if you present the card at the till, they give you some points. It's a reward for your shopping. You understand that? And the next time you go back to the shop, and you go through the cash register, you pay for the food, you present the card, they give you some points. What can you do with the points? You can spend the points back in the shop. Correct? These guys have a shop, and if you spend money in the shop, they give you points. Just like the other shops out there. Every shop's doing it. So why doesn't the online work? When you buy $10 worth of product, we give you 1,000 media points to spend online. When you buy $25, we give you 2,500 media points to spend on the platform. When you spend $50, we give you 5,000 media points to spend on the platform. And we give you a reward. Yeah, we give you a reward. So these are rewards programs. Now, what happens is there's only 3 spaces right behind you in our rewards program. It's like going through the shop till, and then the next customer comes through the till, you get paid. And then the next customer that comes into the shop, you get paid again. And then the next customer that comes in, you get paid again. You see, that doesn't happen with the other shops. You only get paid on your own shopping. You don't get paid on the rest of the customers in the shop. With this business, you get paid on your own shopping, and you get paid when the next customer goes here, the next customer goes here, the next customer goes here. Once those 3 customers are there, the rest have to go behind these. And this starts to fill up, our rewards program starts to fill up until the shop is full. Your shop can only hold 88,572 customers. Your shop can hold 88,572 customers. Kunden. Yeah? So there's 3, 9, 27, 81, 24, 37. It can fill 88,000 customers into the shop. You get paid on every customer's purchase. If they spend $10, you get paid 50 cents. You get 5%, 10 levels. 5%, 10 generations. You get paid on all these customers for 10 levels. Okay? All right? So it's fantastic. The possibility here, it should be in black writing. It's created in here, sorry. This should be in bright white to see the number. So, you can earn 44,000 of commissions from this reward program. You can earn 110,000 from the commissions in this reward program. And you can earn $220,000 from this rewards program. It's incredible. The potential for $85 spend is phenomenal. You spend $85 on our web portal, start building the customers, and you could make 110, 220, about $300,000, $375,000. Now, if you want to spend more online, you go to our next rewards program. There are 6 reward programs. The next 3 is our $100, our $500, and $1,000. You get points to spend online in the shop. You can buy blogs, you can buy video email, you can buy landing page, and in the future, more digital products, you can spend these credits. You can spend this money on our shop. And as you develop this out, you get $5 on every customer here. In here, you get $25, and in here, you get $50 on every customer. When you multiply $50 times 88,000, you can get 4.4 million. When you add the 6 rewards program, and you actively build these programs up, the potential is to earn $7.5 million. Now, most people can't cope with that number. Most people can't say, $7.5 million, he's crazy. No, I'm not crazy. If you find 3 people this week, and they find 3 people next week, and they find 3 people next week, and they find 3 people next week, in 10 weeks, this fills. In 10 weeks. You're not making that happen. You've got to find 3 customers, teach them the business, and help them find their 3. Now you've 9. Help them find 3, 27. Help them find 3, 81. Help them find 3, and grow that network of customers. And you can fill one of these. If you get 10% of it, you get $750,000. If a full matrix is $7.5 million, 10% is $750,000 into your household. If you do 10% of this business, I normally do it on a flip chart to illustrate this, but it is possible. We will teach you this at training. This is just an overview for their new members to show them the possibilities of this fabulous company. On top of these income streams, there are many more. We've got a 50% match bonus. It starts off here where you get 10, 20, 30, and when you get to exclusive or higher, you can get a 50% check match. That's incredible. If you had picked up the phone and called me and said, Hugh Paul, I want you to look at a new business called FutureNet, and I took a look and I said yes, you would make 50% of my check. You would make 50% of my check. I'd made $50,000 in 6 months. You would have earned $25,000 for one phone call. $25,000 for one phone call. What you need to do is get good at making phone calls. You've got to get good at inviting people to have a look at the information. You have got to get better. You are responsible for your success, not me, not the person that introduced you, not your parents, not Stephen and Roman. You are the master of your own success. You dictate how much you earn, or how little. Do little, get little. Do a lot, get a lot. It's up to you in every case. You are the author of your own story. You write the book, and it can start today. You might be in FutureNet 6 months. And the problem is people get excited, and then they don't get excited. You've got to reinvigorate that excitement. You've got to come to these events to get into the system. You've got to understand what's happening here and the potential, and drive this business forward as a group and as a team. You guys are the future multi-millionaires of this industry, because we have a very, very special situation with FutureNet. We've got very, very special owners that can help us develop a massive business. We also offer prizes. I've been on Facebook for 11 years. I've got no prizes. No prizes. Here it's quite easy. Has anybody ever won a smartphone from FutureNet? Hands up. Hands up if you've won a smartphone. This company's giving away smartphones. Anybody get a laptop? Hands up. These guys are giving away smartphones, laptops, holidays, and they're giving away free cars. It's incredible. They will give you the keys to the car with no finance. It's yours to keep. You put the gas in, you put the fuel in, you insure it, but it's your car. These guys don't want it back. It's your car to keep. There is no finance. This is available. If you understand how to qualify for these, it's quite easy. It is quite easy with a little bit of time and a little bit of growth. So guys, that brings me to the end of my presentation. I hope you all have a wonderful day. I hope you learn a lot. I hope you take notes. But most important, I hope you take the action. The action is the most important. Not the information. The action you take today. When you leave this auditorium, when you leave this conference, it's what you do tomorrow, the next day to get your business into motion. It's like an airplane. If an airplane runs down the runway and gets nothing behind it, the problem is it runs out of the runway and there's a fence and it stops. An airplane has to get momentum to get into the air. You've got to put momentum into your business to get it up. To have enough people, to have enough customers, to have enough distributors to keep your business working for you. Yeah? You've got to do that. So, I'm going to leave it there. I wish you a great day ahead. Thanks everyone and we'll see you all soon.